Okay, so here we are up on the mountainside just to the south of Khanom. This is the second ideal spot just outside the Malibu region of Khanom. And as I pan across this scenery, you'll see the number of angles of view we've got here. Low trees below, and as you can see, we've got a sea view. Several mansions being built in the area, so up and coming, and the quoted price is 1.6 million per rai, negotiable I believe. And of course, up here on the sides of the mountain, there's additional land, 31 rai out there, just below those houses there, along the side of the mountain where you see those palm trees. Here's one lot that we're looking at here, one rai here, one rai down there, and then a great number of other rai sort of spread out around the area. Okay, so we are higher up on the mountain now. Pristine jungle surrounding the area. Very, very partially cleared up here at the top. Bunch of coconut palms are in play. Few trees, nothing in the way of lumber. As you can see, the view is pristine all the way down to Khanom Beach, where my little rental house is, and then along this cove, the little hidden cove, and then right there at the edge, that's the beginning of the Malibu strip where the road winds along the coast. So right at the beginning, right at the entrance to that area, getting closer now to the top. Main concerns about this area are the roads. The roads are extremely steep. It's dry right now, so it's not too much of a problem, but I believe it would be next to impossible to get up here without a very decent 4x4 in the wet times. So building a road would be a mandatory expense at some point if we were to develop this land. So bear that in mind. The cost in this area is in the up here at this elevation on the mountain is round about 1 million baht per rai. So we're getting into, reasonable price range. With the cost of developing the road, however, we should bear that in mind as an additional expense because it's practically mandatory. Maybe not for a single, to live up here, you might be able to just, manage it, but you're certainly not getting tourists up here. Okay, and the gentleman just told me that this road goes up to near the top of the mountain along the ridge, and then it goes back down to the second waterfall where I was before. So very interesting. That's nice. A nice little loop there. Lots of potential for hiking and for outdoorsy type stuff here. Anyway, this section of the mountain has 48 rai at 1 million baht, give or take. Yeah, this entire area, I've got a view of the entire valley where the waterfall is, all the way out to the sea, and then extending all the way to the Khanom Beach. This spot is pristine. This is ideal right here. Good, strong bedrock to build a home on up here. Can bolt right onto that somehow, however they do that stuff. And this one has a little driveway already, so that's very cool. And I'm gonna go check out the view where they are. He's pointing out something down there. I wish I could speak Thai. Strongly considering this area with 48 rai there's a lot of potential for buying. And as you can see, in particular on this side, it is just very lush. And the reason for that is because every single day, practically, at least while I've been here, a fog bank moves in over the tops of those mountains right there, excluding the monsoon time, which was just cloudy everywhere. So yeah, unbelievably good and lush over here. Interestingly, they just told me that over there on the other side of this valley, right where you see the sort of development taking place there, they cleared all that land to plant durian. Durian really has become very popular. They have whole restaurants devoted to just durian dishes. Amazingly, they're like the stinkiest places on earth, but very delicious. We've tried them out. They've got like sushi / durian places in China, and yeah, this is a trend. It's really kicking off in China, and I believe it's fueling the new durian plantations that are springing up all over the place out here in this region. So that's quite interesting as well. So lower on the same mountain, we're looking at a development area. The landowner here has divided these into different plots of 1 to 2 rai, but it can be divided however, but the paperwork hasn't been done yet. So this is the lot that hasn't sold yet, extends down that direction, and it's a 2 rai plot. As you can see, there's an upper level where those palm trees are, and then this lower level, which has to exist this way. It has to be divided up like that. And here's the access with a public road. So the local government, I guess, has this road slated to be paved, and this whole area is now going to be developed into a nice little neighborhood. As you can see, one house is complete. They're working on several others, and the landowner just referred me to where you see the red excavator up there. An American guy apparently purchased that land and has begun, I guess, breaking ground on his construction there to build his home. It's a very nice area. It works out to be roughly 6 million baht per rai, give or take. From here you can't really see very well, but if you move up to the top of that ridge, then you've got quite a good view. Of the sea that direction. I'm not going to hike back up that hill, but anyway, very cool, very cool. Okay, so the landowner here is giving us a tour of the villa, which is quite nice. This is called Khanom I, and this is the entryway, stairs leading up. Oh, nice. Can I go down here? A few steps down into the basement area. Oh, it's very cool. Wow, nice. We've got a good breeze in here for some. This is a kitchen area here. Looks like some trundle beds. Huh, this is very interesting. This is like the basement of this house basically, but very, very cool. We'll check out that area in just a minute. Oh wow, look at that. Very nice, very nice. Bedroom here. It looks like there's probably a bathroom connected. I'm not gonna go in because my shoes are dirty, so, but oh, let me take off my shoes.
It's okay, take later.
I'm sorry.
Later. No problem. I mean later.
Oh, okay.
We didn't read yet. We have gate last night.
Okay. A porch area down here with a balcony / porch. Very interesting how it's constructed. The great little view here extending out. Quite nice. Okay, now moving upstairs. Oh, cool. Very nice. Looks like a studio apartment of some kind. Living space. Fully furnished here. Very cool. Wow. Check this out. Got a private lap pool. Whoa, fancy. Very nice, very nice.
สร้างกันไม่
Oh yeah, this is perfect for like long-term or short-term rentals. It's very cool. So looking into the other bedroom.
อ๋อถ้าดูในเพจก็คือคิรินใช่ไหมคะ
ขนม
ขนมจีน
It's the house next door, and there you see the red excavator again. So that's the property with the American just bought. This villa, I guess, is a good example of what can be done with the space.
แต่ว่ามันเข้าไม่ได้เพราะว่ามัน
And the other side of the house. Okay, entering, here's the Malibu Strip area, just past that mountain slope right there. We're right around the corner from where we were before on the Highway 1 of Khanom. And we're moving into 6 rai,
right 10 million
10 million per rai
10 ล้าน
on this section. This is quite beautiful, as you can see.
ช่วยซึ่ง
This would be ideal for building some sort of a resort, guest houses or something along those lines. At 10 million per rai. And we know that the value goes up 250,000 automatically every year. After development, I think that 10 million might be a little steep for our current budget, but at some point in the future, this could be excellent. There is also land for sale on the other side of that coastal road, which we're going to check out in a little bit, and I assume that that's going to be significantly cheaper. So we're going to continue down this little trail here, and I'll film again at the bottom. Okay, so we are hiking down, still very overgrown here. This land definitely requires a lot of work. Everywhere you look, it's just jungle on all sides. I'm kind of watching my feet here because there's a lot of rocks with loose soil on it. Okay, we made it down to the bottom here. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, look at this place. Wow. Even this guy's taking video. That's impressive. He lives here. Wow, look, that is so nice. It looks like a bunch of shallows, sandy shallows with some interspersing rocks. I'm seeing a lot of potential for snorkeling around here. I'm gonna try to move down a little lower so that you can see the full scope of the coastline here. But by now, I'm sure you guys are getting used to video of the coastline. So what I think I'll do is go ahead and fire up the old drone and see about getting some aerial. Yeah, look at this, just pristine private beach here. Just unbelievably good spot for the elite to come sunbathe. And right down there, if I zoom in, you will be able to see that's Preen, the coffee shop, and that restaurant up there on the hill. And on this side of that, what we see are a property that somebody has developed out a little. It's quite nice, it's very gardeny, but very low budget. It's very low budget. Bungalow type things, but grassy and shady under all those palm trees, those coconut trees. Yeah, you couldn't ask for a more picturesque place, for sure. Extending the view out to the south, you can see it just goes on like this. It's just all untouched. That house way down there is actually, I believe, on government property. I don't think it's actually a house. I think they were developing some sort of like community center, like for the national park, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I think that's correct. Okay, let's try to get the drone in the air. Okay, so from these two mark posts here, that's a small creek, and then moving up this way, following the road but moving up the side of the mountain until you reach that tree line right there. Those trees along there. It's a total of 46 rye, and then across the street, down where I was flying before, that's 6 rye. So obviously the price is going to be different. If we buy all of it together, all 46, then it's 5 million per rye. But if I don't want the beach side, I just want the mountain side, she's reluctant to tell me a price because she says it's not technically her land. I guess she's working for the owner here. So she's going to consult with the owner and then get back to me. At least that's the story I'm hearing. So possible miscommunication, or else that lady just lied to me, but I'm not sure if she owns that land or she was just helping out a friend. Either way, she owns a whole bunch of land in this area, and she actually turned out to be one of the most powerful people in Khanom. I later discovered because she owns 2 of the fanciest hotels and a whole bunch of other properties. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for joining me, guys.